What's going on, guys? We know what you came here for. I'm Fuzzy Viper Shark.
And I'm Dutch Nogflow, and today we are doing a Zombies High Round Run and Discussion.
High round run and discussion. We've got a topic for you guys. We'll jump right into when we start the match, and we're just gonna casually play on the Giant, and you can listen to our banter and give your take.
Yeah,
maybe you and your friends can discuss what we're about to discuss as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a good one.
So today we're discussing
you
games.
explain your idea.
We're discussing games, essentially, and we're discussing who is better at games, essentially. We've each chosen games that we think we're better at, games we think the other is better at, and games that we think would be really close if we played them against each other, or found some tangible way to play them against each other.
Right.
So, I have, I think, 4 of each, and Fuzzy has more than that, so we shouldn't run into too many problems where we have duplicates, or we have at least enough to talk about for each person.
Oh yeah, I don't think we'll have a problem at all.
Yeah. Alright. Cover me, I'm gonna turn off my fan.
I've seen many things, many futures.
Cover me, I am turning off my fan. We'll get right into the discussion when Dutch is done turning off his fan.
Alright, we're back.
A lot of rustling. Here we are. Okay, your idea, you came up with the rules and such or whatever, so you take it away.
Of course, I planned on starting. I'm gonna start with something super obvious, and that is that Fuzzy is better at Call of Duty multiplayer online than I am.
That was the second thing I wrote down.
Not even a contest. He would wash me if we one-on-one. He has a way better KD than I do. By all metrics, he's just a better first-person shooter player than I am. PvP, for sure. Anything you want to add to that?
Nope. Pretty much just name the game, name the map, name the Call of Duty.
Yeah. Every call. I will say I'm better at 4 than I am at the other ones. The closer. I never owned a Call of Duty game before 4. Why is this guy running?
I didn't know that. Oh yeah, no, hands down, I totally agree.
You know I didn't own another Call of Duty game.
I thought you said besides 4. I thought you were talking about Call of Duty 4.
Black Ops 4.
Oh.
Call of Duty 4.
There's a Call of Duty 4.
I didn't know that. Black Ops 4.
This is Black Ops 3.
Good things will happen.
Oh, you're right. It is Black Ops 3.
We're streaming in the future, or making videos in the future.
Oh man, I'm really not with it.
Well, I was gonna add something to that, but I forgot.
I'll probably get better eventually, but it's just not my favorite game mode. You have the go.
One that I think you're better than me at.
Yes. A game.
The first thing I have written down is competitive Pokemon.
And that is the first thing. That is the first thing I also have written down.
Okay, because I remember you talking about it. Oh yeah, okay. Going back to the Call of Duty multiplayer one, the thing I was gonna say was that we've never had that on our channel yet.
Oh no, and there's a reason. It's because I'm.
But anyway, yeah. So competitive Pokemon. I remember when we first kind of started coming up with the idea for our channel, one of the things that we wanted to do was teach the other how to play a game. And Grand Theft Auto was kind of my game that I was teaching you, and I remember you saying playing how to play competitive Pokemon was going to be what you taught me. I know how to play Pokemon, I played many games, but just at the caliber and at just the amount of knowledge and in-depth knowledge that you have, I think if I just tried to put a team together against a team that you put together, it would be embarrassing because I would try really hard thinking I knew what was happening, but I would have a chance.
It would be, it'd kind of be a wash. That is the first thing I wrote down, and that's a game that I'm not going to say that I'm great at, but I'm definitely above average in, like, every game mode, everything. I feel like I could 6v6. I feel like I'd get, maybe I'd lose one Pokemon, probably 5-0.
It would be, there'd have to be a definite heavy handicap on my side.
Yeah.
To have a chance.
Yeah. Ooh. Thought of another one that you could beat me at.
Okay, what are we going to now? Are we doing a close?
It's me and it's tough matchup.
Okay, got it.
So, I'm gonna start with the obvious one, which is the one we're doing right now, Call of Duty Zombies. Now, you'd think that Fuzzy's probably the better Zombies player. I'm not inclined to strongly disagree with that, but I think it's a lot closer than it shows. When we did a headshot challenge, who could get the most headshots, and we were both trying our absolute hardest in that. And I'm not going to say I washed him, but I won.
Yeah, it was really close.
He actually downed first, and we were both trying our absolute hardest. So I'm not inclined to believe that I'm much worse at zombies than he is. And depending on the map, I'm better.
I would agree to an extent that it would be pretty close. Depending on the map and like what challenge we decided to put on ourselves to compete against one another. Yeah, it could go either way. Like the headshot thing, I think you could get that maybe 4 times out of 5, you know?
Oh yeah. I'm aim for their heads.
But if we just did a high round run where it was solo gameplay where I just tried to get as high as I could on a round and you try to get as high as you could on the same map, I think for the majority of maps I might have a slight advantage, just like you'd have a slight advantage in the headshots.
Things right, Nikolai.
Yeah.
Things right.
Some maps you'd have a pretty good advantage. I'd probably beat you on Shadows. A lot of the Black Ops 3 maps I think would be close, but the remastered ones would be a little.
Oh yeah, Shadows definitely you would beat me on.
It'd be a close one on the Giant.
If it was
gotten to like old one, yeah, maybe you'd beat me pretty good, but the way it currently is.
Yeah, and it goes back to this is the only Call of Duty game that you've owned. So older maps you don't have a whole lot of, you don't have as much knowledge obviously. Like if we ever decided, probably not, but if we ever did like Black Ops 2, I would be holding your hand through most of those maps.
Yeah, essentially.
But like
other than Die Rise.
Die Rise, yeah, that would be a close one either way. But obviously, I have the screen right here. You can see that I don't even know what prestige I am, but I'm level 6 whatever prestige I am. And then Dutch is a 45, level 45 Prestige Master. So,
Well deserved. I put a
well
lot of time in
deserved.
this game.
He's definitely put more time into this game than I have as far as zombies go. So yeah, I would agree. It would be close depending on the map, the challenge. Absolutely.
Yeah, so zombies, tough call, close call. Either way, your turn, close call.
My turn for a close call. Okay, so this is a throwback, and there's probably only one other person on the planet that even knows what this is. So there's going to be a little bit of explaining to do.
Oh no.
But the game Draw.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. That is a tough call. I feel like I've got a pretty. I don't think I've ever been defeated in Draw, actually, but.
For those that don't know, and I know that's everyone, the game Draw is a simple paper and pencil game that you play with play with your friends at lunch in high school specifically, and you start off like drawing like two items or two anything, could literally be anything, and then you take turns. One at a time, go back and forth, kind of like Pokemon, where you get one move per turn, and you have to try to justify using your items, getting rid of your opponent's items, and it's just a lot of debate, and it's a lot of like trying to convince the other that your items that have the ability that you want them to, and you can just think of anything and everything, and it just goes on, and it's just funny to think of different things. If you ever played Scribble Knots, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, it's a lot like Scribble Knots, actually, is what I was going to describe it as. Can we save one after this round? Get everything done?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that being that it's been a long time.
That's true. It has been a while.
I think it could go either way.
That's a good one. So I already said that Pokemon was my first one I'd beat you in, so we're back to me saying something that I think, oh my goodness, that's you. Saying something I think I'd beat you in. We already talked about Pokemon. I agree. I'd watch. It's just the way it is.
Okay, I'm throwing grenades.
So the second one I have listed as Skyrim, or any Elder Scrolls game for that matter.
Yeah, if you could quantify, what we thought of when we were discussing this was it was like a completion to death ratio. Don't get that. Don't get that. Don't get that. Okay, you got it.
I'm sorry.
There's a completion to death ratio. Like go through the whole game, main storyline, and how many times you died.
Nikolai, I realize that I'm often hostile.
I've played Fallout, and a lot of people can debate that Fallout is just a reskinned Elder Scrolls or vice versa. And
I'm not in either camp there, because I've never played Fallout. So.
Oh, and then I don't think I've ever really played Elder Scrolls, but they would play the same, essentially.
Yeah, they're made by the same company. They're both open world style games. For the record, I think if I ever played Fallout, I'd be better than Fuzzy 2. Just because I have that kind of... When it's not player versus player, I excel at games.
Oh my gosh. I was trying to get a gun and it gave me monkey bombs. I don't have any ammo.
Okay. There, now you have ammo.
Okay. Oh my god. This game hates me. Okay, anyway.
I have everything I want, so...
Yeah, I could definitely agree with that one as well.
Though we may not see eye to eye,
I've only ever played New Vegas as far as Fallout, so...
help us on our journey.
I'm just good at open world non-player versus player games.
I ain't mad at that.
I
can
also...
agree.
Yeah.
I feel more alive.
Let's actually start opening pack.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not over there.
I am. I'm at 3, is it? That's the close one, or 1, or whatever the close one is.
Oops. Anything else to add on that? I don't really.
Skyrim? No, I've just put a lot of time into it, so it's not really a thing.
Are we saving one? Just for the
yeah,
record.
let's save one.
Okay.
I would not be opposed to saving one.
I have a bunch.
Not that I can pack, because I don't have enough points, but we can save one to at least,
Oh, I would like a gun other than the VMP, so...
There, a gun other than the DMP.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I have 1. I have 1. 2... What is that? Insta-kill?
Alright, slow down.
No escape.
I don't have any.
Okay, sounds good.
I have the Brecci and the KN, so I'm pretty happy with my guns. They aren't going
Breaking the
anywhere.
can. I was gonna grab the can. This box
James,
hates me
you think
today.
Lightweight weapon.
Game, you think you're better than I am?
This was actually my first one, and I'm surprised
Yeah.
this wasn't the first thing you said. My first one was Rocket League.
It was my second one.
Okay, so we had our 1s and 2s flipped.
Yeah. Yeah. He just puts in more time.
Do you see
That's
this?
all.
Do you see this? I want everybody to see this. I just picked up the Weevil, got rid of the Reevil, and now it's giving me the Weevil again. Anyway, yes! Rocket League.
The Weevil's not bad.
I don't want an SMG. Goes through ammo too quick. And it gave me the bear, awesome. We were actually thinking about this, and I guess we don't have to necessarily talk about it now or do it anytime soon. But, I wanted to start a series where we 1v1'd each other, and
Every time I-
certain handicaps placed on myself.
Every time I lose, you add a handicap.
Yes, yeah. So like, after a match, or after I won a match, I would lose the ability to like jump, or I wouldn't be able to flip, and then I wouldn't be able to jump. Then I wouldn't be able to boost, or just something like that. Yeah, 99+% of the time, I'm gonna beat you 1v1 at Rocket League with no hindrances.
Yeah, no. And even in game, you can see he's the better player. It's just, yeah.
It goes down to just spending more time on it, obviously.
Yep.
You only
Just
really ever
spending
play
more
when
time.
I'm
And
playing.
I've never been much good at angles or anything. That's not my thing. Makes me a really bad pool player, I guess. Which I didn't mention, but you could probably beat me in a game of pool.
I didn't write that down. I have other games like that, but I didn't write down pool specifically.
No. Yeah, no, yeah, he's just better at Rocket League. So we just talked about Rocket League, which was my 2 for games that Fuzzy is better than I am at. Which I guess pushes me immediately to 3. Which I have Mario Kart DS.
Oh. I didn't know the order that we were doing things. I thought we went to a game that
No,
was gonna be...
it's I say one I think you're better at. it's we both say one you think the other person's better at. We both say a tough matchup. Then we both say one that you think we are better at.
That doesn't help, but yes, Mario Kart DS.
Mario Kart DS. It's for you. It's
Yeah.
I'm better.
Not just saying that I am better at Mario Kart DS.
At Mario Kart DS, which is true. Yes. 100%. And that's not because I'm a bad Mario Kart DS player. I am a very good Mario Kart DS player. 2 stars on everything. It's just Fuzzy gets 3 stars on everything, and it's just really, really good.
Again, a lot of late nights in middle school, high school.
Yeah.
It was
Any other Mario Kart game would be an interesting matchup, but
oh yeah, I would agree.
specifically
But DS
Mario
specifically,
Kart.
that's my jam.
DS specifically is a wash. Got double jointed thumbs. You can.
If it's any indication of the amount of time and effort that I put into Mario Kart DS, my original DSi, I wore out the left and right buttons on the D-pad, so they hardly work anymore. And recently, like maybe within the last year or so, I bought a new DS, a DSi, or yeah, new DSi or whatever, I don't know. And just for Mario Kart specifically, just so I can start playing it again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I would agree with that. That was one I had written down too.
Yeah, very good Mario Kart DS player. Alright, your turn. Game I'm better at.
This is actually my second one.
Really?
The second one that definitively you are better at. There's actually one before it, like a 2.5 or a 1.5 one where it's up for debate, and we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But the second one that definitively you are better at is chess.
Yeah, I had that written down. I am a good chess player. Not that Fuzzy's a bad chess player. He knows the rules. He can play. He'd crush any noob. But I've played a lot of chess.
Yeah.
that's just how it is.
That's about it. I remember one time it was you, me, and our mutual friend, and I played our friend, and I beat him, and then our friend played you, and he beat you, and then you and I played each other, and then you beat me. So we each had like 1 win and 1 loss amongst the 3 of us. I don't know if you remember that, but it was probably.
Don't.
You know who I'm talking about, though, right?
I actually don't.
It was. I don't even remember when it was or where it was, but the one who's going to medical school.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the 3 of us, and you and I played, and then.
I really must have been messing around. I really must have been messing around to lose.
I don't know what happened. All I know is that he beat you, and then you beat me, and then I beat him.
I really must have been messing around to lose that.
But no, hands down.
I must have been playing like some weird strategy. Like in chess, if you're black, you're supposed to be playing for stalemate. But I bet I could win with black.
I think you even were black when you and I played.
Yeah.
Just because I know you know that you're a better chess player than I.
Yeah. I totally agree there. All right, let's get this going.
Okay.
My next one that I have on hot takes tough. Here we go.
Okay, and what is this one?
This one's actually the second one I wrote down. It's more of a hot take, actually, than my first one. I have Texas Hold'em written down. 1v1 face-up. Texas Hold'em.
For who could win?
A tough
Either
call.
way?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because I wrote that down as in my column, but I could totally agree that that it could go either way. And I put it in my column just solely for the fact of my experience, and I think, like, statistically more often than not, I would win, but it could really go either way.
I have no doubt that you, in a full game against multiple people, would be the better player. Just between us two, I know you, I know how you play, you know me, you know how I play. So it'd be a really interesting and tough game because we've played each other so often.
Yep, you're right.
And that's how I feel about that. So
I can agree with that. That one I wrote down in my either column / me column.
yeah, that's not a knock on Fuzzy's Texas Hold'em skills. He is a great Texas Hold'em player. I don't play for money. He does, but if I played, that's another thing. If I played more, it'd probably be a different story too.
Oh yeah,
it wouldn't
of course.
be so much of a hot take. But
that would
1v1
definitely be one of those games that kind of goes along the line of chess, reading your opponent and playing with what you have in front of you, kind of go hand in hand with. And if you put in the time, you could definitely excel.
Pokemon's like that. Pokemon's like that too.
Yeah,
it's one of those games that I would be really good at if I played a lot of, which I used to, but I don't anymore. All right, so you get a tough call now.
Okay, since you took the one that I said was either me or one way or the other, I'm going to use the one that I said that is one or the other / you. Okay. I think it could go either way, but the majority of the time it's going to be you.
All right.
And this one goes back to Madden 2007.
Ooh. All right.
Specifically
on the Wii.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then yeah, I would agree that could go either way. I would probably say I have a little bit of an advantage, though. I would agree.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. And the advantage comes from, well, obviously we've put in a lot of time into the game, but you have a different method as far as team construction that I just don't put the time in to understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm definitely a team builder in Madden, and I think the same could be said for any Madden game almost, not specifically just 7. I feel like the later games are more of a toss-up because they favor your style of play more than mine.
Sure.
I'm a real run the ball, grit and grind.
And that's why I specifically chose Madden 7, just because I knew we both had a lot of experience in it. I couldn't say a whole lot about the other games.
Yeah, I haven't, I played 16 a bit. We both played 17 briefly.
Yep. We tried to do a Madden 17, cooperative playthrough, but we just couldn't get it to work.
No.
We tried to be on the same team, like in the old days of Madden 7, where you could play on the same team and do a whole franchise and everything. We tried to do that, but for whatever reason, I don't know if they took it out or we couldn't figure it out. It just wasn't working. But yeah, no, I agree. Yeah.
I wait. I wonder. My mind goes blank.
Madden 7 could go either way, favoring you a little bit.
You have a ray gun? That's nice. Deadly, but nice.
going back? What are we doing?
I'm chilling here for a minute.
Okay, I'm fighting my way back. Oh, I've been plain sight too. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just. Oh, I have enough for the pack a punch. Except I'm not gonna pack a punch the VMP.
Oh yeah, no, don't do that.
Alright, if we could save one just so I can hit the box.
Okay. I'm all out. Oh, here he is. Okay, I see a few. I see a few more than few. I have a few more than few.
Okay, I only have one behind me, so.
I've got like 5 or 6 right here. Okay. Now I've got 1.
Okay, so
Alright.
I think it's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn in a game I think I'd beat you at. And we've already talked about Pokemon, Skyrim, and chess. Those are my 3 absolute locks. I'd beat you. You ever play Clue?
Clue, yeah.
Yeah,
of course
I feel like I'd beat you in a. I feel like I'd beat you in a game of Clue.
I wouldn't disagree with that at all. Yeah, I've played Clue. I don't know any strategy.
I'm definitely the more logical thinker when it comes to stuff like that. I feel like I have a pretty strong advantage in games of that style. So
I'm not even mad at that one.
I feel like I'd win a game of Clue. Of course, Clue's no fun with 2 people, so.
Just hitting the box as many times.
Alright, I'm gonna try to double pack one of my guns here.
Arrow.
Feel like I'm using my packed Brecci more. So I'll grab that. Should I go quick or something?
No. I have near-death experience on.
Okay,
Not right now,
cool.
but like I have the gobbler.
I do too. I do too.
Okay, I saw that.
You out of points? You out of points?
Now I am.
Okay. Huh.
Focus and a ray gun.
Don't use the where's my... is there another zombie?
Yeah.
Go rebuild a barrier.
I had him with me the whole...
Alright, so now you need to pick one that you'd win at.
Okay, a game that I would beat you at. Hands down. Basketball.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. You'd beat me in a game of basketball. That's a height disadvantage thing.
Yeah.
Not that I play bad defense.
No, your defense
someone
is
my height.
superb.
My defense is actually really good. I'm just a really bad scorer on offense. So, did you get a better weapon?
Nope, still focus in the ray gun. I'll snipe out the window and let you take point, I guess.
Okay. Alright. But before we do that,
Let me take a selfie. What are you doing?
This is
What?
round robin.
What? What was the point of that? Oh.
To get us to 16!
Ta-da!
High wave run. Right?
Yeah. You're right.
So, a free wave is a free wave. Yeah, you'd beat me hands down. You'd beat me in a game of basketball. That's not... You play more than I do too.
Yeah, I like to go shooting every once in a while.
You will have but a moment's peace.
Yours? No? Yours on,
Yes, mine. Speaking of sports now, 'cause we're on that. You're a better golfer than I am.
I
Hands
I don't
down,
golf much.
I don't even own a set of clubs.
Oh, okay, alright. I did not have that written down. It was...
You're even better at mini golf if you remember back when we mini golfed.
That was one I was gonna write down, but I didn't know what column to put it in. It's been a while since you and I mini golfed.
Yeah, you're better than I am. That's just the way it is. So you're a better golfer than I am, hands down. That's yet again. That's another thing that I just don't do often enough. I feel like because he golfs more than I do.
Yeah.
So he's better than I am. There are other games that I do more than he does that I'd beat him at. So give me another one. Give me one that I'd beat you at.
Who cried havoc and let loose the dogs of war?
Did we say zombies? I think we said
We
zombies.
did. We talked about
that.
You said zombies as a tough call.
I said the next one I have after that is Scrabble.
Scrabble. Okay. I'm a fair-handed Scrabble.
I feel like you have a better knowledge of strategy and a larger vocabulary, I would say.
That's fair.
Just based on what I know of you and how you play the game. I said Scrabble.
Scrabble. Alright. You really wrote down a lot of stuff.
I did.
Yeah. I'm not gonna disagree with Scrabble. Why does that dog specifically not do? Oh, because it's a dog running. Yeah. Scrabble. Fair. I don't have a problem saying that. You're a better Scrabble player than I am. I'm a better Scrabble player than you are. Yeah, board games.
I like board games. I like to play board games. I think there are some board games I can beat you at.
For sure. Actually, can we save one at the end of this round?
Yeah. Beautiful.
I saw that nuke, so I stopped shooting. Next, close call. I have Super Smash Brothers. Or specific.
Which one? Which one?
None of them specifically, because I had Melee and you had Brawl.
Yeah.
So I feel like if we played both, it'd be
Okay, or a completely different one.
Yeah, if we played one that neither of us has ever played, it'd be a close call.
I can agree with that. 100%. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We each have our strengths and weaknesses. I just played more Brawl, and it never really worked for you on your Wii when we would play.
No.
But Melee, yeah, definitely. Melee has a lot more. I would say, from what I know around here, a better community, more
competitive scene. Yeah.
For sure. Like, if we played the one on the Wii U against each other, or 64 or something like that.
Yeah, it'd be a... And that goes for just about any fighting game, I'd want to say.
I could agree with that. Like, if we just if we both picked up Street Fighter or like Mortal Kombat or something.
I've played Mortal Kombat, but
you have?
I feel like, yeah, I have. Let's save this one.
Oh shit, my bad. I was getting trigger happy. There still must be one more.
Yeah, there must. Do you have a gun that you want to pack yet?
Yep, I got a BRM now.
Okay, cool. And I will start double packing my stuff.
Full disclosure, if it's not Brawl, any other fighting game, I pretty much consider myself a button masher.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh my goodness, hey. Thanks for warning me about
I thought he was gonna come with me, I'm sorry. I got him. Okay, good.
Nope, not that.
I like that one. That's a good one. Do I do one that we both?
Is it us both now?
You just did one. That was the both
Yeah,
of us.
I just did it both. Yeah, so I think you both is next.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the zombie.
Alright, this is a good one. Y'all are gonna enjoy this. Oh, which one should I do? It doesn't matter. We're gonna discuss both of them. So, this one, just because I like it, is bocce ball.
Ooh. I'm a pretty good bocce player.
Oh, see, I don't know your level of expertise, but I think it
I
could
bet
go
you're
either
a pretty
way.
good. I bet you're a pretty good bocce player too.
I like bocce ball. One of those like lawn games. Same kind of goes with croquet.
I've never played croquet.
Oh, okay,
Actually.
okay.
So I couldn't say my level of expertise at croquet, or how good I'd be.
But bocce ball for sure.
Bocce's a fun game, yeah.
I would totally play that regularly if I had a set.
Yeah,
something
do.
to do when I'm like 50, 60 years old.
I have a bocce ball set, or my parents do.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's me picking something I'd win at.
God. I think so. I don't even know what the rules are anymore.
Yeah, it's me picking something I'd win at. I'm gonna say risk.
Oh yeah, okay, yep. I can agree with that 100%.
Actually, I own a risk board. I wouldn't like call myself a master at it, but I played it on like a.
Risk is one of those games I wish I had, or
Video
wish I
game?
owned.
I had a video game where it was like Battleship Risk, and I don't even remember the other game, but I'd play the Risk on it all the time.
Oh yeah.
I think I got pretty good at it, so I'm gonna go with Risk. I think I'm a better Risk player than you are.
Not even gonna fight that. Like yeah,
No,
I've definitely played it. I think it's a lot of fun.
Have you ever played Civilization?
No, but I know you played it a lot.
Yeah, I play it a lot, so I'd say that's
I'm gonna go double pack.
that falls into the category of things that I think I'd beat you at, even if you knew how to play, but you don't know how to play it. Civilization 5. I've beaten it on everything except the hardest difficulty setting, which apparently you just need to get really, really lucky to beat. That's what I've heard about it, at least.
Is inevitable.
Anyway, here's Thunderwall.
Coming for sure.
That's so bad. That's really bad.
Only by combat.
Glad you laughed.
Oh man. So yeah, game you think you'd win at?
I'm going back to the catwalk. I don't need to do anything else unless you do. I have speed
I'm gonna try to swap one of my dead wires. I have dead wire on both. I'm gonna try to get turned.
Okay. Oh, yeah, turned is great for high round run on the giant.
Yeah. Fireworks is not turned.
Nope. Okay, game that I think I'd beat you at. This one
Dead
again
wire's
I'd
not
say
turned
is what? Dead wire's what?
Dead wire's not turned either, but I got dead wire back.
What? You put dead wire in and got dead wire out?
No, I got fireworks in between.
Oh, okay, that's right. I was gonna say that's robbery. This one goes to a wash, just because I play these more again. It's not because Dutch doesn't know how. It's just I have much more experience.
Yeah.
And kind of goes into the Mario Kart thing. Any racing game, specifically
Oh, yeah.
like Need for Speed type
Yeah,
stuff.
Oh, I think it scratched
Yeah.
me.
Racing games, other than Mario Kart, actually, which I think would be any Mario Kart other than DS.
Oh, yes, yeah. No, I could agree with that. But like any
But
Need for
that's
Speed
better.
game,
Yeah,
any racing on GTA.
Yeah, no, he's a better in-game driver than I am.
Kind of goes
Just,
down to the mechanics of like being sensitive with the buttons and like knowing how the
Yeah,
How
I
the
agree.
buttons are going to affect
You're
the
better
car,
in-game driver than I am in just about any game.
Ever since
Just-
I started
just
playing
fair.
video games, that was always the first thing that I really learned was driving games. So
Yeah,
a lot of
Driving
these
games.
video games kind of just goes back to like, or who's better at these video games just goes back to our upbringings pretty much as far as like what games we first started to pick up.
yeah. Bedware is great, but you don't get points.
You don't get points, right?
Yeah,
And with Blast Furnace, you get points and kills.
yeah. I don't think you get kills with Deadwire either.
Okay, Exhibit A with Dutch's greatness in headshots. He has 306. He has more headshots than I have kills. First of all.
Okay.
Second of all, his percentages.
75% headshots. 8%. You're doing the least accurate way of shooting though. Like, what power up do you have?
Fireworks.
Okay.
I think it's your turn.
Touch Nikolai.
Oh yes, it's my turn. A game you'd beat me at, right?
I think so. I don't-
Yeah, you said a game that
The Soviet way.
that you'd win at. So I pick a game that you'd win at next. War, which is almost kind of like it's like a combination driving and first-person shooter, which I agree that Fuzzy's better at.
I would agree. I was gonna write that down. Like my skills aren't nothing to write about, but just because I've played it more than Dutch, then yeah, I could definitely beat him at it. Not gonna argue about that one.
No, that's just how it is.
How it goes sometimes. What do I say now?
You say a game that I'd beat you at.
A game that you would beat me at. If we were on the show together, I would definitely say Jeopardy.
Okay, I do have a vast knowledge.
Goes back to our KMO days.
Yeah. I'm just good at trivia. I'm not a crazy. I wouldn't say I'm any smarter than Fuzzy is. I just know trivia. That's yeah.
I just KMO days and just how things go. Depending on the category, you know, it could go either way. But I would say, how many man I would bet on. I'd bet on Dutch as far as Jeopardy.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I'd not take. No, I wouldn't say anything against that. I think we have another tough call next.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the attack once and run back.
You want me to come with?
No, I'll be okay. I can run to the attack and back super quick.
Back and back. Okay. What you got?
Give me a minute. I've run out, so I gotta think of a game that we're both okay at.
I got a couple if you want to borrow one.
Okay, give me a tough call, and I'll explain reasoning behind it, as opposed to you.
War.
Oh, Yeah, that's just a game of chance. I'm actually really bad at games of chance, so I wouldn't necessarily say that.
Just because it's literally like 50-50 who wins.
Yeah, it's honestly the 50-50 game.
But real talk, I think it could go either way. Checkers.
Checkers, yeah, I agree. I'm not a great checkers player like I am chess.
Yeah, it's the dumb man's chess, but I think it could go either way in checkers.
Ooh. I got one for you'd beat me now.
Okay.
You'd beat me in Mancala.
Mancala, oh my god. I remember playing that. Wow, that was so long ago. Yeah, there's a little bit of strategy involved there.
Yeah.
So this is what Western children eat? No wonder they are so skinny.
Another wash I have would be 2K. 16
yeah,
specifically.
I'd beat you in 2K. I'm pretty good at 18 now too, but
oh yeah, 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've played 2K16, but I think you got it.
Yeah, I'd beat you in a game of 2K. Not, yet again, not because I'm a great 2K player, just because I don't think Fuzzy's played as much as I have. Can we save one at the end of this so we can double tap and stuff?
Yeah, I kind of meant to do it there, but got a little trigger happy.
Oh,
I'm gonna say a game, and you tell me what you think, okay?
Alright, here we go.
Because I have an opinion on this one, but I want to see what you think. I have written down darts.
Darts?
Darts.
In person? Live?
Yeah.
I would say, ooh, I might go with tough call.
Oh shit.
I don't know how good of a darts player you are. In all honesty, I've never played darts with you.
That's fair. That could go either way. I had it in my column just because I didn't know what your level of dart playing is, but I think just because of
my dad had a dartboard hanging in our 3-season room for like a decade, and I played like every other day.
Okay.
I played a lot of darts. We're gonna have to do that
next time. We're gonna have to do that next time.
Yeah.
Settle something.
If the sway wasn't so bad in GTA, I'm pretty good at darts.
I like it. Well, that was my entire list. Oh, nope, I got one more. But I'm not sure if you remember it.
Okay.
Slime Soccer.
Okay. Slime Soccer, you'd beat me. I think I'd beat you in Quap.
Quap, yes, you would. I would agree with that.
I was a pretty good Quap player. I didn't just do the shuffle thing either. I could get pretty far actually looking like I was running.
Okay, staying along the same category. Papa's Pancakeria.
I never played. Played. You'd beat me though, for sure.
Okay. Just making pancakes in the back of high school history class. Yeah.
Getting low on ammo.
Yeah, we really didn't save one that time.
Yeah, no.
Hold on, we could go now. I have monkey bombs. Take the teleporter over there. I got monkey bombs. Throw those.
We can hold off. I'm not terribly concerned. It's the giant.
Do you have double tap?
I do have double tap.
I do not have double tap.
Why would I not have double tap?
Oh boy. That was not one I picked up. Oh no. Oh, thank God.
Cover me. I will be sitting in the back.
Okay.
Can you not use the ray gun?
No.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I cannot use the ray gun.
Okay, save one, stop. Okay, there's more coming. Go, go, go.
Oh, there's a ton.
Yeah, it's wave 25 coming.
Take an inventory.
Your existence is
We've still got spawning in.
Hold on, they're thinning.
all shall kneel before
Oh god. I got wrecked. Revive me, bro, I've got a ray gun.
Cover me?
Yeah, I got you.
No, you don't.
What?
One came from behind.
Oh. Could not have turned around.
Yeah. I said zombies would be close. I was playing front the whole time. That's why I down first. Essentially. .25 is not a good high round run.
You're right, but we've exhausted our lists.
Yeah, we have covered everything we wanted to talk about. Alright.
We've been going for maybe hour and so.
Okay. Anything you have to say? I've got a question.
Okay, I do have one more.
Okay, go.
Because I didn't
One
see
more.
it amongst the mess. Arm wrestling.
Okay. Arm wrestling, you'd beat me.
I had that in
Yeah.
the either column. Either or.
I saw you do the peg wall in high school. Yeah. Not me.
Yeah, what you got?
Alright, here we go. Who do you think the better gamer is, you or me?
Nah, that depends on the game, though. You'd have to have set criteria.
Yeah. I would say...
Do like a decathlon.
I
Different
would
events,
say-
different games.
in the games that you play, you're much better than I am. But if we're both to randomly pick up a game, I feel like I'd have an advantage. Like,
I want to try that one time.
assuming it wasn't, you know, like, player versus player. Like, I feel like when we played A Way Out, I feel like my first time went smoother than yours, even though you weren't directing me.
Interesting. Now I want to put this to the test because I'm a man of science, but I don't know what game
Yeah.
to choose.
I wouldn't either. Like, we'd have to.
That's why I said we should do like some kind of a decathlon or something. Not exactly
Yeah.
10, but you know what I mean.
Like, we could break it up into the decathlon. We could play all sorts of games.
Yeah, all sorts of games, playing each other's strengths, but games we've never played before. Like, obviously there's going to be certain categories that I'm better at than you are, and then vice versa.
Yeah.
But games that we've never played before, and just seeing how we could do. Who knows? Like, even if, like, we could totally find out that even if games with categories that I am better at, the difference in, or like the margin of difference between the games I'm better at and the games you are better at.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is, if we picked up a new racing game and say that I crushed you, but you beat me worse in a game that you're better at, then
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Or even you crushed me in a racing game that we both had never played before.
Right.
But it was closer than a racing game that we both had played before.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like,
Alright.
if we picked up FIFA. You know what I mean? Neither of us have played FIFA.
No.
Okay, so if we like picked up FIFA, say I won at FIFA, and then we picked up, I can't even think of a different game. Say we picked up, because we never played it before, because it's not out yet, but say we picked up Elder Scrolls 6, even though it's a game neither of us have played before. I would lose worse in Elder Scrolls 6 than you would in FIFA.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Which you could then quantify as you being a better gamer, so...
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Totally something to put to the test.
Anyway, I think that's about wraps it up for everything.
Discuss this with your friends with games that you guys play. Games that you want to see maybe us play that we haven't before on our channel. If you have a suggestion that we could see who's better at first playthrough, suggest it to us, because that's what we're here for. We're here to please.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what to do if you like the video. This has been Fuzzy Viper Shark.
And I'm Dutch Nogflo, and don't forget, everyone's definition of what makes a good gamer is different.
Peace.